Hi, I'm Phyllis. My website is southernfrugal.com. And for the last couple of weeks or maybe longer, we have been in the process of making recipes that viewers have sent in. And this is another one today, and I cannot wait to try this. This comes from Sharon, let me say that right, Opstbaum, and it's called Acorn Squash, wait a minute, 222. Acorn Squash Pork Chop Foil Bake. Sounds good, doesn't it? So we've already got our pork chops now. She said to use the one, did I step off the camera then? I don't even know. Anyway, she said to use the 1 inch thick pork chop center cut with bone. Now, I could not find any with the bone, y'all. So this is what I've got. You can see that. I think they are 1 inch thick though. So what we're going to do, she said you'll need a piece of, or 2 pieces of heavy duty foil, and you want those pieces to be 12 inches by 18 inches. So that's what I've done right here. Now I did put a little bit of oil in the middle of each piece. I don't think y'all can see. There. A little bit of oil in each piece because I certainly don't want the pork chop to stick to the foil. So we're going to put it right in the middle, like that. And the next thing that we want are 2 halves of acorn squash. Now, this was a pretty big one, I guess, for an acorn squash, but we're going to use it anyway. So I cut it in half. Now, you want to be careful when you're cutting it where the stem is, because that's like wood, and you want to use a serrated knife for that. Would make it a lot easier, or even a little saw would work. And then of course clean out the seeds, and of course I washed them real good before I did that. So I'm going to place that right on top of the pork chop. Well, first of all, I forgot this. We need to put a little bit of salt on the pork chops. And I'm going to go ahead and put just a teeny bit in the acorn squash. Like that. These are acorn squash. Okay, so next, she didn't say what order to do this in, but the things that we're going to put inside each one of these squash halves is going to be 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and 2 tablespoons of honey. So let's just go ahead and do that. I'm going to just pour this. I think I can probably guess at it with the honey. That's about 1. That's right at 2. Do it on the next one too. That's 1. That's 2. Okay, and she didn't say which order, so I'm just going to dump it in. So then 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and I'm using the dark brown sugar. And by the way, I've got the oven preheating at 400 degrees. I'm going to cook these for 1 hour. All right. Now, and the next thing now, she said she added was cinnamon and a scant shake of nutmeg. Now this is coming from her mother-in-law, and she has passed away, so I think Sharon, would like to continue the recipes from her mother-in-law. So I'm going to do a couple of shakes of the cinnamon. And then I'm going to do 1 shake of the nutmeg. Get it to come out. Okay. Now I'm going to top that with 2 tablespoons of butter. Just like that. All right. Now, how to wrap these up? I'm not sure. Let's see. She said to wrap them tight. So, I'm not sure how to do this. that. And then bring the ends up. And by the way, you want to use heavy-duty foil, she said. This will just kind of make it like a boat. Bring those ends up like that. And mash in the sides a little bit. And make sure that it doesn't leak out, I'm sure. So mash it tight. Like that. Alright, let's try this one now. So I'm going to bring it up in the middle. Push it down and then bring each side up and in. Turn that over so you don't have anything down below, at least halfway is what I'm thinking. And then I'm going to turn it over like that. Alright, now, I think that's got it. I'm so excited about this meal. And by the way, when I was cutting open the acorn squash, the minute I was able to pop it open, oh, it smelled really good and really fresh. So I'm very excited about this. So I'm cooking it on a small little baking sheet, and she said to cover your baking sheet just in case it leaks. And she says that that mixture inside the acorn squash is going to bubble out and run all down on the pork chop. So that's what it looks like. Okay, so let me make sure I haven't forgotten anything. The three things were 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and 2 tablespoons of honey. And then she added her own little touch to that and added cinnamon, a couple of shakes of cinnamon, and a scant shake of nutmeg. And I don't think I have forgotten anything. Anyway, I will post her recipe right down below. I'll just copy the comment and post it in the description or the show more section right down below this video. I cannot wait for this. Alright, we're going to get this in the oven now, and it needs to cook for 1 hour at 400 degrees. So we'll be back when this gets done. Oh, and she said to make sure you let it stand for about 3 minutes before opening, probably because there's going to be a lot of steam in there. We'll be back. Alright, we just took the acorn squash over the pork chops out of the oven, and we're supposed to let it sit here for about 3 minutes before we open it up. I can tell you it smells wonderful. So I'm going to get the tea ready real fast, get the plates out, and also get the salad out that I made, the Jell-O salad. Alright, we'll be back as soon as we can open this up. Alright, it might have been a little over 3 minutes. We're going to open this up. Well, I'm assuming you have to wait at least 3 minutes because it's probably going to be a lot of steam in there. Yep. Oh my. Boy, that smells so good. Alright, I think I'm going to put this on the plate rather than try to serve it in the tin foil, although I think you could do that. Let me make sure see that pork chop. Oh yeah, that pork chop's very tender. Alright, we're going to put this on the plate, so I'm going to try to leave that a lot of that liquid in the squash and kind of put it over on one side. Alright, let me get it on the plate so we'll show you what it looks like. Alright y'all, here it is on the plate. Man, does that look delicious. This is, it's still got some of the liquid in there, and there's the pork chop. Now I did turn it over on the side that was browned a little bit. The other side doesn't get brown. Of course that acorn squash is sitting on it. There's the salad with the ranch dressing on top, and it is delicious. Here's my plate, and I've already tasted of a little corner of it, and I wanted that juice in there because I'm thinking I'm going to scrape off a spoonful and get it all covered in the juice. And that pork chop, I haven't tasted that, but I'm sure it's divine with those different spices in there and the brown sugar and the butter. They kind of run over the top and get on the pork chop. All right, y'all, we gotta go eat like right now. All right, we will see y'all next time. Bye for now.